Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that feels like they were maybe a little hasty in terms of how they spoke to you, or maybe they were a little bit, I don't know, willing to say things for shock value. But I do feel like this person, so we've got the King of Swords, they're looking to have a conversation with you and they want to be honest with you, but they are nervous. They feel like you might lose your temper. So let's see what else we've got. We're going to call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime. Oh, time. Just a little bit, you guys. Oh, okay, just quiet. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? That's awesome. Hello, Maddox. How are you? Hello, Atala. I hope we're having a good day. We're going to start off with the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we have? Magician in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I did put this in the Lies and Untruths playlist for a reason. And then we have the Sun in the reverse. I gotta say, I don't really like it. This is like when you check the forecast and it's like, rain, no sunshine for you. It's definitely gotten cold in Tennessee, you guys. I think I've kind of lost my ability to handle cold weather now that I've left Minnesota for this long. So I'm like, oh my God, it's like 60 degrees out. This is awful. Look, we've got somebody here that is, I think, going to acknowledge that they tried to control a situation. They may have misrepresented themselves or the details, maybe omitted key elements of the story, but they do feel like if they want to resolve anything with you, they have to shed a light on the things that they have not told you. So I do like that we have the King of Swords, but if they're expecting you to be mad, I don't know exactly what we're talking about here. They might just be overly nervous, right? I'm glad to hear that, Maddox. Hello, Tiana. What's happening? Hello, Galactic. How are you? I mean, if you feel that's necessary. Hello, love is the trend. How we doing? Got King of Cups, King of Swords in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So basically we have an acknowledgement. This King of Cups makes me feel like we have emotional maturity that has opened someone's eyes to the fact that they shouldn't have approached the situation the way they did. And I've got to be honest, they might have been feeling like they've had bad luck ever since this happened. They might feel like it's bad karma for them to have treated you this way. Hello, Gracie. How are you doing? We've got Lovers in the reverse and Strength. I do feel like there's kind of a little bit of surprise that this King of Swords has felt in the past in terms of your ability to remain calm or maybe even stoic in some ways when your feathers have been ruffled, whether that means they have seen you be mistreated by others or they feel like during difficult conversations with you, you were able to kind of keep things even keel. Like this is interesting to me because they don't necessarily have a reason to expect you to react in this Knight of Wands energy because this is very zen to me. This is very, okay, yeah, what do you need to tell me? I'm all ears. That's cool. But with the Lovers in the reverse, it may be more complicated than that. It may be, yes, you are calm. Yes, you are able to get through difficult conversations, but I might expect a not so great answer if I'm worried about whether or not you're going to choose to be in my life going forward. So this could be, I expect that you're the kind of person that would be forgiving or, not lose every ounce of respect for somebody, but they're still worried. Maybe if I ask too much, or maybe if, maybe if I still have dreams, then you'll laugh at me. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. So this person has a story to tell you or some information to share about why they were so quick to run away or why they made a decision to walk away. I mean, when you've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's reckless. It's like if somebody were to get up in the middle of a meal with you at a restaurant and like knock over a chair and maybe like even a table as they fled the scene. You know what I mean? Like this was not a graceful exit. No offense. Sorry. This person, I think, kind of exposed a little bit of the emotion they were trying to hide because of how they departed. You picked up on it. You have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Six of Cups. This person has deep feelings for you, but they were a little terrified about things getting serious or real. Okay. We're going to go with the Romance Angel Oracle. Hello there, Oracle Knowledge. How are you? Hello, Michael. I like it. It's all right. We've got soulmates and religious factors and engagement. I'm sorry, what? It's bouncing all over the place, you guys. Okay. I mean, we do have the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. Let's just talk about that real quick. First and foremost, soulmates are not like, hey, you're the one person in the world that completes me. I cannot be with anybody else. It's my same take on twin flames, right? The idea that you connect in a different way with others, I don't believe is unique to one person. I believe you can feel very strongly about different types of people who have gone through very similar things to you. So that could be platonic and that could be romantic. Now we've got engagement here. So I'm pretty sure we're talking about a romantic situation. And with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Six of Cups, this is somebody who basically feels they lost out on a beautiful relationship with you because they were nervous to show you who they really are. This religious factors card says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So there's definitely a lot going on. Whether or not you know it, there is some movement here. All right. We're going to go with, yeah. This is I call it the noisy tarot, but it's really, I think, called the classic tarot. If you look for it with like holographic tarot, you'll probably find it. Hello, William. How are you doing? Hello, Youngin. Hello, Miss Hearttree. How are we today? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get to resolve it quickly. Hello, Bradley. How are we doing? Hello, DeMarco. What else do we have? Nine of Wands. That's the Wounded Warrior. Page of Wands in the reverse. This person had encountered you after a pretty difficult time, or perhaps right in the middle of a difficult time. I believe this wounded warrior energy is you. And because they saw you, one could argue at your worst, even though you came out as strength, I might add. I feel like you got strength from this time. You learned a lot about yourself. But this person made a judgment about you that was unfair, or they saw you not with your true brilliance, right? Look, it's easy to make snap judgments about people, okay? It is. Now, what's difficult is to make a quick judgment about somebody and be accurate, okay? This person made a judgment about you. I don't know how quickly they did, but with the Page of Wands in the reverse, I'm seeing that they failed to see exactly how strong you are. They might have seen evidence of it, but the reason they still feel like you might be this Knight of Wands in the reverse when they talk to you is because they see things in you that are not there, because they have seen that in other people. They are attributing things to you that are not, you. So we have the Moon, someone who felt the need to hide the fact that they loved you or that they want you. So this person rejected, walked away, hid their feelings, didn't want you to know how important you are. I don't think they expected it to hurt them the way that it has, to distance themselves. What else do we have? Two of Wands. And the Star. I really do like that, because we're clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse and the Six of Cups. So there's something here that you've said or something you have been for this person that was healing. And they might not have really noticed it until they got a little bit of distance between the two of you, or until there was a little bit of time that passed. And now that this person has, I don't know, traveled the world or experienced life without you, but knowing who you are, I do feel like this person has a different perspective. So this could be somebody that acts a little bit different than how you remember. Hello, Archetype. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. Hello, Frederick. How are you? I like the aliens. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It looks to me like whoever I'm reading for, this wounded warrior, you were dealing with loss. And people that wanted to create drama in your life. I mean, that would make me a bit of a wounded warrior too, right? I mean, this feels to me like there were multiple things that were kind of troublesome. And with the Three of Cups, clarifying the Moon, I also feel like you didn't really know if you could trust anyone. That's a difficult place to be in. And I hope you don't feel that way anymore. If you do, I'm sending you a hug. You deserve to have friends that make you feel like you can be yourself and get a hug if you need it, you know? But it looks to me like this person may have at once seen that you could be very strong, but also that you had been through a lot. And I feel like, I don't know, they might have been a little bit nervous. Maybe they were listening to what other people said about you. Eight of Wands in the reverse, Temperance. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do also feel like this person, at a certain point, when they realized they'd misjudged you, started to maybe put you a little bit on a pedestal. This person has not communicated with you in part because they were going through some financial issues, or they were dealing with some disloyalty from people that they really thought they could trust. This is the Hocus Pocus deck. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Got the Three of Candles or the Three of Wands in the reverse. The Seven of Pumpkins, which is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Three of Lightning or the Three of Swords. So we have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Three of Swords, but we also have the Three of Wands in the same trio. So I do feel like the number 3 is important. I really do wish that I could send you a hug, but I hope you have people in your life now, or that you very soon will, that offer you that support, because it looks to me like you dealt with people that were unwilling to be there for you or returned like the kindness that you had shown them. These are people that expected things from you and offered very little in return. So this could be, relationships that you've been in or friendships that you've had, maybe even people in your family. But this wounded warrior has had to, I think, be there for themselves. Don't get too accustomed to that, okay? You've got to find some way to maintain that faith that you can trust somebody. It might take you a while. That's okay. That's why we have discernment, right? But nobody should be an island. Four of Pumpkins or Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Pumpkins in the reverse, and the Five of Lightning or the Five of Swords, which we just had the Five of Swords right here. So a lot of fives. Fives talk about change. And I really do feel like we have somebody that is realizing, if I don't let go of my habits that, look a lot like self-sabotage or just like running away from things, then, I'm not going to have nice things. You got to give a little if you want to get a little, and you can make that into a joke or you can disagree with me, but I don't think you can have a healthy connection with anybody unless you're willing to give a little of yourself, unless you're willing to open up, unless you're willing to actually be emotionally available, right? So I feel like this person has, through the distance with this person that maybe we could say activated them, they're realizing they really do want more, and that they've not really expressed that. King of Pumpkins in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Three of Potions, which is the Three of Cups, another 3. So if I want to reconcile, if I want to have this person in my life, I know what I need to do. I have to let this secret out. We have the Moon clarifying in the same column as the Moon from earlier. So yeah, if you want to be in a healthy connection, you have to be willing to let that person actually see who you are, right? This person, our King of Swords in the reverse, is realizing without that, I'm not going to get anywhere. Two of Swords or Two of Lightning in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords or Knight of Lightning. So I can ignore my intuition and let go of what I have been trying to let go of, I guess. Or I can be honest, or I can show up and I guess, let somebody see what was actually going on or what I was really feeling. be a little bit vulnerable. All right, this is the Golden Girls. What else do we have? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor, and the Ten of Swords. This Emperor for me is like a direct connection to the Magician in the reverse energy. Somebody who feels like I shouldn't take action because things are already over. This is like a pessimistic view, right? Why would I do anything? Why would I say anything? They're just going to get mad at me. Things are already over. There's no way I can get this person to listen to me or talk to me or, much less forgive me, right? Now, don't get too hung up on that gender, right? We've got energies here that I'm reading, not body parts. All right, we've got the Devil, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands in the reverse, insecurity, concern, question mark over whether or not there could actually be a positive outcome. So I feel like this person is letting their not so great thoughts kind of convince them, I don't know, is this worth it? I feel like they're just like making it out to be likely that you would have this angry reaction so they can justify not saying anything. I said what I said. I personally think you could handle having this conversation and you would feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders if you actually spoke with this wounded warrior. But we've got the World. I feel like there's not an unlimited amount of time for you to have this conversation. We have the Six of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this basically tells me that the wounded warrior is moving away from situations or people that come across as a Queen of Cups in the reverse. If you don't have the ability to openly and directly connect with me, right, without some sort of need to manipulate the situation, Magician in the reverse, then I'm going to move along. I was just listening to These Boots Are Made for Walking. So this King of Swords may find they try to communicate with the wounded warrior and find that they are not available or not there. Hanged Man in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Are we sensing that 3 theme yet? Ten of Wands and Judgment. So, yeah, I do feel like there's an awareness here on the King of Swords part that without some sacrifice here, there is no moving forward, right? You can't just come back around and be like completely ignorant of the fact that you've had an argument. It would be like an elephant in the room, right? There is actually that Ten of Wands for me is like baggage. You have to deal with that. And the Judgment card is like, you can't have one without the other. You deal with the issue or you don't get to talk to this person again. Four of Cups, the Sun, Four of Swords, and the Empress. I like this a lot. Do you want to know why I like this a lot? Because we have the Emperor, right? Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to sit right here. I can manipulate the situation, or, you know, it's not going to work. That's fine. But I don't want to go out on a limb. I don't want to do anything that's like risky. Right. But this person has already tried that. They've tried to be quiet and hold back and not do anything, but they still keep thinking about it, right? That's why we have the devil. I'm a little obsessive over the fact that I haven't done anything yet, or I haven't talked to this person yet. So we've got the Four of Cups with the Fool. Either I accept that this is going to be, you know, over or rejected, or I do something different. A lot of people can look at the Fool card and see it as kind of an insult, but we have to remember that this is somebody who is unencumbered. This is somebody who's able to just take a risk because they can. So this could be in some way freeing for this person, right? Four of Swords, Empress. I love to see this because this is somebody who has healed from something. Okay. I've been a little bit hard on you. I've been a little bit difficult, right? Saying, you know, maybe you should just do stuff. But I got to give you credit. We've got the Four of Swords and the Fool. I'm going to take a new chance. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to actually deal with the issue. I do feel like this is like, how can I address my tendency to sabotage, but also how can I fix things with the person that I care about? And this Empress, we could very easily, you know, put that in the wounded warrior category, right? But for me, this is more so we have an Emperor appreciating the feminine side of themselves. Okay. I might have been a little bit too quick to dismiss this or not, you know, want to be emotional. This person's getting in touch with that emotional side. All right. This is the Gilded Reverie. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Hello, heart dance? Hold on. It scrolled up. Is it a heart dance? Welcome. How are you doing? Did I miss anyone else? Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. It's actually like way too big on me, but I like it too much to not wear it this time of year, especially. And it's like cold, you guys. I don't even know if this is warm enough to be real. All right, so we've got the Rider, Rider. That is somebody who is generally showing up in person with good news or a message. Wheel. We got the lady without a shirt on, you guys. I still haven't really figured out how, you know, one gets into trouble with YouTube for these things. But in this deck, we have two women, two men. One has shirt, one has no shirt. Yes, indeed. Very naughty. Oh, look, it's appropriately timed for Illuminati showing up. That's great. Look, we got somebody who is showing up, and I feel like we've got the woman without a shirt on because maybe this Knight of Wands is not just, I'm worried you're going to be nervous about or like mad at me about what I have to say, but will you actually let me get to the part where I tell you this good news or the like upside to what's happened? Or are you just going to assume I'm here for naked time? You might have a reason to feel like this person is a player or only able to appreciate physical intimacy. We'll go with that. And Knight of Wands energy can be like player energy, right? We've got number 16, which is the Star. Number 4, which is the House. Number 21, which is the Mountains. This person could have something they need to tell you in person about their healing process, maybe even about their current job, where they live. But I do feel like this person's going to tell you that they have climbed over some obstacle. They have worked through something they needed to heal. They have figured out how to, I think, be more emotionally available or at least able to communicate, right? Which I guess is kind of the same thing, right? Let's go with No, we'll go with the situation stick. I almost lost them, you guys. They're way over on the corner. All right. What else do we have? All right. That's fair. I mean, I kind of mentioned this earlier, right? Soulmates, twin flames. We got to be careful with throwing those words around because we don't want to put that much responsibility on one connection. So there's a conversation that's going to happen between some people that might view themselves as twin flames, which is generally marked with periods of separation and coming back together, and then another time apart. But you do inspire each other to become better people, and there is a sense that you are mirrored souls. If you don't know, I encourage you to be open to the idea that the twin flame concept is really about you figuring out how to be your best self, with or without somebody you might be a little bit obsessed with. I said it. It happens. Hello there, Dr. Strangelove. How are you doing? Hello, Divinely Protected. How's it going? All right, we got love affair in the reverse. Pop up. And journal. All right, raise your hands if this person didn't want anyone to know how they felt about you. Raise your hands if you feel like this person would never claim you on social media. Or like thumbs up, whatever you want to do. You don't have to. But what I'm sensing is we have somebody here that didn't necessarily want people to be aware that there was something between the two of you. More than friends, something, really serious, whatever. But with love affair in the reverse, it's not that there's not love here. It's that I was very focused on the dirty little secret down low. This person may have previously kept you a secret and they're not going to anymore. That could be why they want to talk to you. This person is willing to go public with you, I guess is a way to say it, or claim you in a way that makes you feel respected. With journal, this is like, no, I'm gonna put your name somewhere where people can see it. That might surprise you. All right, let's get a little bit more from the gold foil tarot. Three of Pentacles. I told you 3 is important. Are you listening to me yet? What else do we have? The Magician and the Upright. I like that. Okay, so this individual could be working with a friend or family member, somebody that they do feel is, on the up and up, or they can, to some extent, trust to figure out how to approach the situation with you. 9 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords in the reverse. They know they don't have a lot of additional opportunities here. They might know they really just have one or like half of one. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I do feel like this person has rejected a third party because they only want you. So there could be somebody who kind of threw themselves at this person or, didn't really have like real high standards. You don't come out as the Queen of Wands in the reverse unless you have maybe some insecurity or some willingness to not really be super respectful of yourself. Love on yourself, you guys. Be good. Have standards, okay? But we have somebody that's been rejected by this magician energy, the King of Swords. And it's because they feel love and they know it's not for this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse. After dealing with some trauma or some healing, this person has been able to address that insecurity that was really holding them back. I think they also were able to admit that there were certain factors in their environment that made them feel like they didn't belong or made them feel like they were not good enough for you. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse for me really feels like it's about valuing themselves. Do I feel like I could actually offer something that you would want? Do I feel like you would look at me the way I would look at you? This person has a better sense of self-esteem or, valuing themselves. But with the Four of Cups, we might have a little bit of an angry third party here. Yeah, it's a little. So Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this person really did have to let go of somebody in the past in order to be able to have access, I believe, to this wounded warrior energy or this. I mean, I feel like you're also the star, but we'll see. It's like the universe required that as a fee. You don't get the good love unless you are able to focus on it. So Ten of Swords in the reverse, they are recovering from some wounds. And once they feel, up for it, they know they have to have a conversation about what they want long term. King of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Cups, Devil, and Wheel of Fortune. We did already have the Obsession card come out, didn't we? This person realizes that part of the reason they were dealing with some insecurity here was because they were selling themselves short. They weren't willing to show you exactly who they are. So oddly enough, with this Nine of Cups, what I'm really kind of seeing is somebody letting you into their closet of skeletons. All right. I'm just going to show you who I really am because you're what I want. I know that the only reason you're going to actually accept my cup of love is if I show you who I really am. So they're focused enough on how to find a second chance with you that they're willing to be vulnerable. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, we've got the Sun in the upright. I really do like that. Eight of Wands. And Seven of Wands. A lot of fire energy at the end of the reading here. This is passion, in my opinion. But it's also determination. Somebody who's willing to fight for what they want. There has been a missed opportunity in the past. They feel like if they want to go after what would make them happy, they do have to communicate and let you know what happened. So the Seven of Wands, I feel like, indicates they feel like the time is here or it's about to be here or they don't have very much time left, right? All right. We'll go with the Fairy Lenormand. What else do we have? The Fox, number 14. We had that one come out yesterday. Or was it the day before? I don't know. It might have been the day before. And then the good fish is what I was going to say. The fish that symbolize good news. I think this person has good news to tell you, but they're nervous that you're not going to let them get to the good news. You're going to be like, you're late. I don't want to hear what you have to say. But they might be just a little bit paranoid, just a little bit. Hello, Ruben. How are you doing? All right. So shall we get some zodiac fortune telling cards? No, actually, you know what we need? We need the spiritual AEF cards. That's what we need. All right. What advice do we have? Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. You don't have to rebound a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. I'm sorry. It really does look like rebound, but it's actually rebuild. You can forgive someone and move on, right? That is a choice that you can make. So for some of you, that might be really empowering, right? You can close out this chapter if it is no longer what you want. You don't have to have something, you know, forgiveness is not for you. Is kind of a short-sighted way to view it, right? Because what you're really doing is saying, I'm not going to let that be a 10 of wands for me anymore, right? I'm not going to carry that with me anymore. So this person would like forgiveness because they don't have to carry that with them anymore. And maybe you feel like you're giving something to this person if you forgive them. Maybe you are, but it's really for yourself. And I think once you realize that, it becomes a lot easier to let things go, right? You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. This would be for the King of Swords. We got the moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. So I do feel like we have a change in, I don't know if I should say disposition or an appreciation for the little things. Somebody who has a little bit more of an optimistic view on life. Give it a little bit of like Beauty and the Beast vibes. I'm not going to lie, you guys. Maybe you just need to shake your booty. Fully support this. I might change my whole marketing just so, yeah, shake your booty should be a good, you guys think that would be a better name? I like it. Hello there, Deb. Wait. No, it's Desborn. I'm sorry. Hello, Santiago. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for the likes and subscribes. I really need to go eat some food, to be honest. But if I can, I will come back for another live later. Otherwise, I have some shorts to post for you. So have a good night. Thank you for being awesome. And I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.